Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for coming back to the channel on this one, guys. I'm Gaming Insiders, and today it is back. The Benny's merge is back, guys. So the solo version of this glitch is back. It's up and running. It's awesome as ever, like normal. So of course, do me a big favor, guys, and slap that like button with your favorite finger, the one you pick your nose with. Slap that like button. Okay, don't forget to hit those comments up as well, and also share it around with friends. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and turn all post notifications on. Now guys, the requirements are virtually the same. You are going to need to spawn or at least walk in to your bunker. You must own a bunker. Okay, so that is very important to make this glitch work 100% for you. Also, you need to have a CEO or a motorcycle gang. One of them will be fine, as we need to do the scuba tank glitch in order to get our fagios back where we need them. So you need that. Of course, you're going to need the car you want to put all the mods onto. Obviously, you need the arena as well, and you just need all the cars and all the goodies all in there. So let's make our way over to the arena. So I'll see you guys over there. Okay guys, so this is the very first step on how to do the scuba tank glitch. So the very first thing we're going to be doing is go straight into a clothes store, the nearest one to you from your bunker or anything like that. Come straight to the front counter, press right on the D-pad, then press up, and you'll see outfits scuba. Now you just want to, if you already have bought one, you just want to equip it, or if not, buy one. So once you have done that, just make your way back out of the shop and make your way to a big massive amount of water where you actually swim. So nothing knee deep. If you go into knee deep water, this is not going to work for you. You need amount of water that you're going to swim in. Okay guys, so now that we've made it over to the helipads, there is a big massive amount of water, as you can see right there, and I'll open up the map. As you can see, the arena is not far away at all, and we are going to do the scuba tank glitch right now. And what we're going to be needing to do is we're going to be needing to walk along here just for that little bit. Okay, now we are going to stop right here. We're going to open up our interaction menu and we're going to go into style. From here guys, we're going to hover over an outfit. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into that water. Well, just walk into that water, and as soon as you see that scuba tank come onto your back, you are going to press X or A, depending on what console you are using, to equip this outfit while you're in the water. Do it now. Okay, so as you can see, it grayed out, it selected it. And we're just going to make our way back out of the water. And just to test that everything worked just fine, we're going into the CEO, we are going into management, then we are going to style, and we go from none, pick something and go back to none. So none, founder, none, and you'll notice that I am taking off the scuba tanks. So if you got this, you have successfully hit the scuba tank glitch, as we are going to need these scuba tanks later on in the glitch. Okay, so now guys, you want to make your way to a shop and make sure you guys are fully snacked up. Okay guys, so now we've just finished off doing the scuba tank glitch. We've also snacked right up. Of course, you're gonna need a couple of things here. So the first thing you're gonna need inside your workshop to do this glitch, you're gonna need a fagio, but not just one of them. you need 3 of them, okay? And I'll explain why. So you make sure you have 3 Fagios. They're only $5,000 each, so just buy them. They're pretty cheap. Also, you're going to need the car that you're going to want to mod, which is that one right there. It's the brand new car. And the car that you want to take the mods from. So I'm going to be using that Dominator there because I've just got a matte crew color on this car, so I'm going to transfer that paint and those wheels onto that new car. Alright, so of course the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to get on one of your Fagios and take it into your mod shop.
What are we doing then? What's it going to be?
Okay, so this is where you just back out of this mod menu and then go to the second selection, which is exit the vehicle. Okay, from here guys, you just want to make your way over to the other side of the car, the bike, sorry. And now we just want to go into the inventory, go to snacks, and now we want to have ourselves a beer and just drop that next to the back wheel. It dropped a little farther away, but that's alright. Now you've got 2 choices here. You can stay in your snacks menu and have yourself a cigarette, or you could just move left and right as you're walking forward as well. You can get the bike to move. So I'm just gonna quickly go back into my snacks and have a smoke. Start having a smoke. You can move left and right, easy to tip over the bike, no worries. Next thing we're going to do guys, so this part is the same as it was last time. So we are going to push this Fagio all the way to up here. Okay guys, but we are going to do that times 3. So we're going to do that to 3 Fagios. So from here guys, I am going to go quiet on this one as I'm going to fast forward this footage to show you how I'm doing it, where I'm placing these spikes. So just pay attention to what I am doing, and I'll be back soon guys. Hit it. Okay guys, so that's how I've got my Fagios right there. Okay, so the aim of the game for this one, you can get a really big vehicle for the very next step and try and knock all the Fagios in. If you're able to knock all the Fagios back into the workshop, you won't need to use the scuba tanks. So if you can do that, that would be good. You can also use a friend for this step. So you can invite a friend for this step. You stand right here at the edge of the Fagios, and then you have your friend fully run into you, which then knocks them in. But if you don't have a friend online to help you out, you just use the scuba tanks. Okay, so first things first, let's take in the car that we want to mod. Okay, I'm going to press right D-pad and I am going to drive this car in. As you can see, it knocked two of the Fagios over, but they probably haven't been knocked into the mod shop, which we want them back into the mod shop. But well, we got one back in the mod shop. That's good. So as you can see, this pink one right here is being knocked pretty much all the way in. That is good. So from here guys, we just want to stand at the very edge of the bike just there, open up our interaction menu, go into CEO, go into management, then go to style and press right left or left right, doesn't matter which way you do it, as long as you get this scuba tank glitch. So we just want to push that Fagio in. We might have to reposition ourselves to get it to be pushed in a little. So you want to do this process to knock all your fagios back in. So once again, I am going to fast forward this spot until I've got my fagios in the workshop. Okay guys, so now I've got my fagios all in the mod shop. This very pink one is the one I'm going to be returning very shortly, but I'm just going to make my scuba tanks all despawn by running up to this end of the workshop and just looking out the window for about 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds. That's all it takes to make them scuba tanks all disappear, because they get in our way and we don't want them in our way when we're pushing our fagios. So now that I've got that, we can push our fagios from the front, and we can just move these two fagios just out of the way somewhere, just off to the side somewhere, because we are going to be needing them shortly. So I'm just going to push them out of the way, off to the side, so we can use them when we need them. That one's out of the way. That is awesome. Okay, there you go guys, so those two fagios are out of the way, so now we're just going to pick this one up as it's still in the mod shop. As you can see, the back wheel is in the mod shop. This is the reason why we're getting the left on D-pad option as well, so we're just going to return this fagio. Now we're just going to get off the fagio, and now we're going to take the car with all the mods into the workshop. So now I'm going to take this rusty looking, I'm not going to say those words, but it doesn't look great, does it? But it's going to look great on another car.
Going to be.
Okay, guys, so that's roughly what we want. This car is still in the mod shop. That is perfect. Now, this very next step, guys, is a little bit of a pain in the ass. I will say that. This whole setup is a little bit of a pain, to be honest, because it can take you anywhere from 5 minutes to 10 minutes to do this setup. Once you've done the setup, make sure you have all the cars that you want to modify in all your garages for the arena, okay? So you don't have to redo this step ever again, okay? So now that you've got the fagios in place, and all you have to do is just return one of these two cars, and you can just keep doing this glitch over and over. Okay guys, so the setup for now, this is being done, so we are no longer needing to do any of that ever again. Unless you walk out of your arena or drive out of your arena, that's the only way you're going to be doing this again. So what we are going to do, as you can see, it's got 4 doors, this car. So you just want to block both doors. Okay, so we are lining it right up to the side of each door right here. And now we're going to pick up the fagio. And now we're going to get off. So we're just blocking the doors with our fagios. Okay guys, so there's the second one in position, and what we want is we want to be able to come around to the front of the car that we're modding, and we just want to press triangle or Y on your controller. As you can see, I just teleported in. So go back to the front, test that again, make sure you're teleporting. Okay, so we have got that step now. Now I am going to unregister as a CEO, and the reason for that is because if you fail this pot a couple of times, your phone is going to get filled up with nothing but Lester invites if you have active heists, and you don't want that, because the very next step you are going to be calling Simeon, Gerald, or Martin, any of those guys to request a job from. So you're going to need to request a job. So I'm calling Simeon right now.
Hey, can I help you with something?
He is a very big pain in the bum, that Simeon, but you know, he's useful for one thing, for these jobs. So now that we've got our job, we're going to pull it up on our phone just like this. Okay, we're going to stand right in front of the car just like this as well. Now we are going to hold the pause button. So on PlayStation or Xbox, just hold your pause button. Now, as you let go of the pause button, you want to accept the job. So on the PlayStation controller, you're pressing X. On the Xbox controller, you are pressing A. Okay, guys, so as I let go of the options button on the PlayStation 4, as I'm on PlayStation 4, as I let go of that, I am then pressing X. Then, as long as I heard that phone click and the pause menu come up, we are good to go. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I got downloading straight away. That's a miss. Okay, so you just want to back out of the job as soon as it loads. Back away. And this is the part why I said to, as you can see, I got a Lester invite for the Fleeker job. If I was the CEO, I'll also get the Doomsday Heist one. Okay, so we don't want our job list to fill up full of those missions. So I'll do that step again. As you can see, guys, I'm having a little trouble hitting the timing on this. This can be a little inconsistent. You could hit this timing exactly the same way you hit this timing any other time when it has a similar glitch to this, and some days you get it really easy, some days you don't. Okay guys, so I'm pretty sure I heard the phone click. Now I'm going into jobs, play jobs, Rockstar created. Now I'm going to make my way down to missions and start up Titan of a job. Now that we know for sure we hit this, it will say Titan of a job Simeon. So if it says Lester, we missed this spot. Okay guys? As you can see, guys, on my screen it says Titan of a job and then it has Simeon in brackets. This is a Lester job. So from here, guys, we have successfully hit the glitch. Now I'll run through what we are doing next. So next we are going into the quit screen. Okay, we've got the are you sure you want to quit this job, and we are going to press yes for this. As soon as we press yes for this, we are going to spam the Y or triangle button and left on the D-pad. Okay, and during that time you should see yourself teleport basically to the garage of the workshop, and the car mods have gone over. Okay, so I'm now going to press yes and then spam those two buttons. As you can see, the mods just transferred over before the second job opened, and the second job is the real job of Titan Another Job. So you see it's Titan Another Job Leicester. We're just gonna back out of that, and there you go. This car now has the mods. It's looking pretty alright with a matte colour, some Benny's wheels. It's got a racing stripe. I didn't expect that one, but that's alright. That is all good, looking pretty sweet. Obviously, to save this vehicle, we are just going to get back in it. And there's two ways you can save this vehicle. You can just take it back into the mod shop and change something about the car. Okay, or you can simply just drive it outside, then save it into your MOC. Once again, if you drive outside, you will have to do all that setup again. You'll have to do all of that again. And you don't want to have to do all that again. Okay, so now we're just going to hit right D-pad to modify so we can repair the vehicle, go into armor and put some armor on this vehicle. So we've just changed something on the car. Let's have a quick look on what this car has got. Oh, we don't need to for this video. I've already changed something, so now we're just going to exit it to the workshop, so take it back out. So guys, you can continue with this glitch by taking in the car that you want to mod. So just take the car you want to mod in, make sure you get back in your, say, Dominator if you're using a Dominator like I did. Okay, so make sure the last car you were in was the car with the mods. Block the car up with the doors and stuff, so you teleport in and out of the car and then hit the job glitch part of it, and you could just do this all day long if you like, guys, and make some pretty cool cars. Don't forget, guys, to smash that like button with your favorite finger, the finger you pick your nose with. Make sure you give that like button a good old slap. I would absolutely appreciate this, so that this video can get out to as many peeps as possible. And also, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and turn all post notifications on. Until the very next video, I'm Gaming Incydas. Laters.